Chris Pratt, Raptor trainer, master builder, Star-Lord.
Who?
The blockbuster movie star is most known for his acting, but did you know he was a wrestler?
You know, I wrestled for 12 years, amateur wrestling.
That's right. Chris Pratt wrestled at Lake Stevens High School, which is in the 4A division in the state of Washington. He donned a singlet for 12 years before he graduated in 1997 with some stellar successes on and off the mat. Chris was a standout athlete in wrestling, football, and track, and had a 3.66 GPA, while also being voted the class clown. And when he wasn't flipping burgers at his high school job, he was flipping kids on the mat. During his senior year, he even placed 5th at the state tournament at 215 pounds. Chris was coached by the well-decorated Brent Barnes, who is still the head coach at Lake Stevens. Since 1990, Berserker Barnes, as the team calls him, has coached 42 individual state champs, 1 girls state champ, and 190 state placers, including Chris Pratt. Lake Stevens has also had 11 team titles in the past 20 years. One of those team state titles was even during his time on the team, when he won the deciding match to become Team Dual state champions. Chris had a special relationship with his coach, and when he was in high school, he told him he doesn't know what he wants to do when he grows up, but he knows, quote, he'll be famous and make a shit ton of money. And that he did. After a brief period of life when Chris Pratt dropped out of community college, moved to Hawaii, worked at Bubba Gump, and slept in a van down by the river, he was discovered as an actor. He became famous in roles like Andy Dwyer on Parks and Rec and Star-Lord in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. But as his high school football coach says, Chris never forgot where he came from. In fact, he went back to his alma mater in 2011 to film a documentary about the wrestling team. It was about the tough, everyday grind that wrestlers go through on a regular basis in the wrestling room. It also detailed the team's 7 state titles in the last 10 years. The documentary went on to air at the Tribeca Film Festival and won an award in 2012 for the best online feature. The documentary later aired on MTV, and there's a link to watch that in the description below. To this day, Chris Pratt still thinks back on his wrestling career and says that, quote, the sport of wrestling really changed my life for the better. But how did his wrestling skills transfer to acting?
Wrestling medalist first, followed by actor Chris Pratt.
Well, if you're a fan of the guy, you know that his roles have been very drastic as far as body image is concerned. He was upwards of 300 pounds for his roles in Delivery Man and Parks and Rec, then had to cut over 70 pounds in a few months to make his debut as Star-Lord. He's gained and lost more weight than most people in Hollywood, and he credits his wrestling career for that.
Yeah, I'll go lose about 12 or 15 pounds. How long does that take? And I'm like, I don't know, a day?
After all, which other athletes can lose weight overnight like that? And his grit is noticed by guys in the gym. He's actually wrestled with MMA fighter and 3-time All-American Randy Couture. And gym owner Jay Glazer says that Pratt actually hits harder than Couture.
Chris Pratt's tough to wrestle. Really tough to wrestle.
Could we see an MMA career for Pratt anytime soon? I sure hope so. Chris is perhaps one of Hollywood's biggest actors right now, but he never forgets his roots. He still gives shout outs to USA wrestling teams and gives back to his community because he believes, quote, it's important to me to use this platform to give back.
I just wanted to make a special video and a special message to your world team, to the girls over there. Keep it up, wrestle hard, ladies, and much love.
The state placer who was once broke in Hawaii is now worth $40 million and should be an inspiration to all wrestlers around the globe. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure you click right here.